Thanks for joining us. This is itsajetslife.com. This is Rob Jacob, and I have on the speakerphone here, I got John Jones. We're going to go ahead and ask him a couple questions about his injury. John, so can you tell the fans what's going on with your injury and give us an update on what happened?
Well, it's pretty self-explanatory. I injured my leg. That happens in MMA.
So can you tell us, a lot of people are pretty upset about this, after you guys brawl on stage last week. Can you tell us right now, honestly, are you dodging Daniel Cormier?
I ain't dodging anybody. I already told you I wasn't dodging anybody. Honestly, I don't even think Cormier deserves this title shot.
Wow, I couldn't agree with you any less than that statement right there, Jones. I think that Cormier has definitely earned a title shot, or at least a crack in the top, top 3 at light heavyweight. Can you explain a little bit why you don't think Cormier deserves this title shot?
Well, it's pretty simple. He hasn't done anything. He's fought a bunch of used up light heavyweights and heavyweights that I would probably beat in the first round. So honestly, he don't deserve a title shot.
John, there's a lot of speculation that you pulled out of this fight because you're unaware or unsure that you can beat Cormier. A lot of people are saying that you're mentally beaten right now. What do you have to say about that?
I'm not sure who's saying all that stuff. I'm definitely not mentally beaten. Like I said, Cormier doesn't deserve the title shot. I'll whoop his ass just like I did a couple weeks ago at the press conference.
John Jones, are you dodging Daniel Cormier?
Damn it, I said I'm not dodging Daniel Cormier.
Calm down, John. It's just a question. I just think it's a little ridiculous that all of a sudden you have a leg injury. Can you explain the leg injury and what's going on with the leg?
I don't have to explain anything to you. You don't mean anything to me. You're not Daniel Cormier. You're not Dana White. You're not Alexander Gustafsson. I don't need to explain anything to you. I injured my leg. I felt a little tweak. There was a little tiny pop. I'm not sure what's going on, but it's enough to pull out of the fight because any type of pain is enough for me to pull out of a fight.
I understand, John. I just want to make sure that this isn't, a faking injury. You still haven't described what's going on. Can you give us a little update on what your doctor or physician said?
The doctor hasn't diagnosed me right now. As of right now, the diagnosis is a tweak. We'll just push forward from there, and we'll get ready for January 3rd.
John, I hate to say this, man, but it does sound like you're dodging Cormier.
I already told you I'm not dodging Daniel Cormier!
We're going to end this interview. This is getting ridiculous. John Jones, you are the most undisciplined MMA fighter in the UFC right now, and we're pretty disappointed because you started all this stuff with Daniel Cormier on stage, and you're not backing it up with a fight, and all of a sudden you have a leg injury that's a tweak. I never heard of anything. Hang up on that guy. I don't have time for that nonsense. You stop yelling at me! I don't care who you are! We cut him off, folks. That's it. We're not talking to John Jones anymore. Don't expect him to have him on the show anymore. Thanks for listening, guys.